This was to replace the octane memory that my new i5 8700 came with. That was a waste of a $16 part. This was an investment in speed. Once I disabled Octane in the OS and shut down Windows, I removed the Octane and placed this into that same slot. It was recognized by the hardware and OS as a drive on the next boot. I then cloned the HDD that was there onto this new drive, shut down Windows, moved the HDD cable from HDD0 to HDD2 and rebooted. The reboot loaded off this new drive and my PC never knew there was a change other than the speed. Very wise investment. So, this is a blazing fast SSD. Who knew? With that out of the way, I'm initially using this as a secondary boot OS drive connected to a 2018 Mac Mini, using a USB 3.1 enclosure. Hey, it's a different use case, though perhaps unusual. No, this doesn't max out the WDS500G3 speeds like a Thunderbolt 3 connection would, but it's still blazing fast at 920 MB per second read and writes. Compared to the internal SSD in my Mac Mini, 2700 MB per second reads, I don't notice any difference because sequential reads are a tiny part of the equation. Overall, the drive has been blazing fast and reliable over the last week. If there are any failures, I'll update here. In fact, my only real problem with the drive is that Western Digital's new model here is a little pricey for a 250 GB SSD, but I suspect we'll see more price parity and competition as the market heats up ever further. Overall, 4.5 out of 5. Back in the day, SSD drives were such an amazing upgrade from traditional hard drives. But M.2 drives have again raised the bar to new heights. They are finally affordable and can add so much amazing speed to a computer. I was anxious to see how this Western Digital Black M.2 drive performed, as the box noted read speeds of up to 3,470 MB per second. I used Crystal Disk Mark 6 for my read/write testing, and the results prove the box doesn't lie. In read tests, the drive was spot on with the packaging as I received a score of 3,465.7. Write speeds of just under 2,600 MB per second were also achieved in the test, and I tested this in real life, transferring a 7 GB video file from another M.2 drive in just under 4 seconds, yes, 4 freaking seconds. Installing the drive was incredibly easy. Once installed in my motherboard, installing an M.2 drive is a piece of cake if you've never done it, and it's actually easier than a HDD or SSD, no cables to worry about, just slide the drive into the socket, screw it down and you're done. Opened up the disk manager in Windows, which prompted me to. Literally took less than a minute to set up in Windows. For reference, I'm running this drive on an PC with an Intel i7-9700K CPU, MPGZ390 Gaming Pro Carbon AC motherboard with 16 GB of XCL RAM, Windows 10 version 1809. I have to say this drive is outstanding. Lightning fast, Windows literally boots up in 10 seconds from the second I hit the power button, and half that time is the BIOS boot up. I used to think 30 seconds with an SSD was fast. This is a whole new level of fast. And just for fun, I compared this drive to a crucial 500 GB SSD drive and a 2 TB Western Digital HDD that I have in my computer. The SSD scored a read/write score of 500 in the hard drive. 106 100ths. Let that sink in how much faster M.2 drive are compared to other storage mediums. I can't recommend this drive enough. Click link in description for more reviews.